Okay, everyone. I had a hard time getting that piston to go back in, but as you can see, I had my C clamp on there, and I went straight in the hole, and I'm simply screwing down the C clamp like so. You'll see it moving in the C clamp going back in this bore. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm turning and simply take off the C clamp and screw. Okay, now I'm going to see if I have replacement of the hardware so we can put back on the new pads. So stay tuned. Okay, the new brake pads. Like I told y'all before, remember I was telling y'all some pads have two indicators. See, just like that. Boom. Put it on just like that. And remember, this one came from the front side, so you're gonna simply put it in just like that. Like so. And remember, the back side was, I turned it over, and it had one indicator on it. So I simply look for the one. That's two. Matter of fact, both of them have two. This one probably popped off. Yeah, that one popped off. So you simply match it up like this, and you see it look the same. I didn't. I simply put it in back. Like so. Alright. After you're doing that, I'm going to put the caliper back on. And make sure your slide pins stay in, so you can line up your caliper and put the bolts back in. Simply put the bolts back in. Back in the top. And make sure your slide pins are pushing back and forth, because sometimes they get stuck and you have to grease them down and seize it or whatever. Get your ratchet and your 14mm socket and tighten them down. And as you can see, my thumb on that nut back there, because that nut keeps spinning. So if you could hold that nut and tighten it down. Okay, the nut was spinning on me in the back. I had to put a 17 wrench on it. As you can see, it fit right in between them. All right. Simply tighten it down. Hold your wrench firm. Don't over tighten these bolts either. Just firm them. Hold it. Hold the wrench. And going to tighten down. Alright. Simply put the wheel back on. And if somebody have one of y'all have trouble pushing that piston back in and it won't budge, at all, simply get you a 10mm socket and take this nipple cover off. Take the nipple cover off and crack that bleeder valve a little bit. Counter clockwise, righty tighty, lefty loosey, and crack that a little bit and let some air out of that. Push that piston back in. But normally time do what I had showed y'all. Put it right in that hole, in that circle. Cause see, some cars different. Some of them have a brake tool caliber you have to get. You can rent it from AutoZone, either O'Reilly's. But I got my own. But we ain't had to use that. They hold by a regular piston that push in. So simply put the wheel back on, and that's all to it. Please comment and subscribe and see me on the next. Thank you. Bye.